What's up, Fisters? Today I want to be showing you an educational commentary on how to play Iron Fist. Iron Fist, again, you always want to dive the enemy backline. Always want to go for the supports, the easiest targets that make their life a living hell, as well as always try to live. How do you always live? Just try and shift out. Yes, this will be like a Grandmaster game. So I actually do think this is one of the favorable games that we played, and just the gameplay itself feels really good. Usually I don't play this well, but I was like, oh my god, this is like really good. So here we come off with the bunny hopping and we go immediately for the cloak, but we see we're getting dove already, so we actually have to back out. It's 2v1. We got their attention. You see Wolverine, we can get some DPS on him. Then we have no cooldowns, so we have to back out. Here we find Wolverine again. We're going in, but we know we can go in here because we have a right click in case it gets really bad. I shift in to see if I can execute him, but can't execute him, so I have to back out. I'm gonna spam all my space bars just to get the movement speed as well as get out. And my team's actually dying. We're gonna be the red team. I do wish we kind of recorded it, but I usually don't record sometimes, so yeah. But my team is like getting executed, so I kind of have to like kite back but get some hits there and here. Honestly, on Venom it's like kind of worthless because he gets ult charged, but you get ult charged too, and he actually beats you 1v1 because he's kind of way too tanky. But here we just kite back. We get a easy pick onto the Wolverine after they've been picking our team for so much, and now we have to back out. We just have to shift out. We're not, I want to show you guys something. So the reason we don't actually hit this because we want our healers to heal us so they get ult charge. That is why we didn't go in the garage. So we decide, hey, I also think you get ult charge by pressing E, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a little, but not too much. Here we see a Black Panther and we're trying to follow him. We have a right click. We're just playing it slowly. Now we're gonna get some focus on us. The moment you get purple E'd by Cloak and Dagger in this specific matchup, you need to shift out. I've been one shot so many times because that thing gives an increased damage amp, so that's why we have to get out. Oh, we killed her. Okay, we'll kill her, or kill her, but usually you want to shift out because that thing is really, you know. Okay, so if she's out below half health, and I'm pretty sure she's one of the people with 250 health, I could be wrong, but usually if a healer has 250 health, it's executable on under 50%. But if it's like a Luna 275 health, usually around 40%. You need an extra auto attack if you're doing under 50%. So yeah, you always want to try and surprise them, right? So we know we can beat the Wolverine because we have our right click up. We see we're getting entangled by the Venom, but we see a Wolverine trying to run for his life. If he ever does dive you in this specific matchup, I want to say that Wolverine can never 1v1 in Iron Fist. The only people who can like 1v1 him actually is probably Thor. So there's a lot of spawn camping you can do on Iron Fist. Like spawn camping is a legit strat, and just because you can burst someone down and 1v1 them. But here my team is getting a bunch of picks. The enemy's using a bunch of ults for no reason. We get that pick right there. Here I'm trying to set up for something, and if you notice, I'm doing a bunny hop to use my movement speed to like keep my movement speed. It's in my advanced tutorial on how to do it, but basically you just press left click when you're about to hit the ground and you press spacebar again, and then you'll start bunny hopping with your space. Here I want to zone them from coming onto the cart. I found someone, I have to right click them. I don't really, so here you don't want to commit when you see all these people. You think you might have people behind you, but it turns out you get CC'd and then you die. And yeah, the moment I saw the 4 people, I actually did think, oh shit, I have to get out, but I didn't think I would get CC'd, and so unfortunately that happens. But now I'm gonna go back as fast as possible. Notice they just got ace. We're getting with the red team, so I decide, hey, okay, let's just chill out and do nothing. We have ults, let's just chill, wait for spawn timers, right? But yeah, it's okay. Finally I hear that our Strange is portaling, trying to distract them as much as I can. There's a good distraction here, and then I get their attention away from the Strange who's portaling, and we're good to go. And now here they're portaling in. Do I decide to ult? It seems like we have, I think we have our ult, so I'm just gonna feel it out. Seems like we're kind of losing. We're down. That's right. In this moment, I actually did call out that there were going to be some support outs on the enemy team that might come. So I'm just waiting them all out. And in this scenario, you really shouldn't do anything. in this support ult, don't go in this. If you, especially if you have ult charge, you can like go in there and build up your ult charge and left click people down. But the reason I don't do this is because I'm waiting for all this to die down so I can actually ult. Or you can find the person not in this ult and isolate them and kill them. So here, I'm waiting. And notice how I use my right click before I use my ultimate. That's because you get the 30% damage reduction and then you also get a reset. So here I go in. Do I get any picks? I'm trying to go on whoever's in front of me, but like I can't find it. It's like Venom's the only target. I finally find the low Wolverine, but like Venom is not the target you want to be going for. You want to target, in this case, you want to target the Luna, especially the Luna. The priority goes Luna, Cloak and Dagger, and then you want to go for the DPS. Ideally, the matchup with Winter Soldier is a little bit tricky because he's a little tanky with his shields, right? And he has a bit of CC, but you do win this. It's favorable for you. Hard win against Wolverine. Squirrel Girl, she's slippery, but you can definitely 1v1 her. And when she, you know, does the animation where she throws a thing at you, that's when you right click. But here's it's just a stagger. Just kill her. Now the moment, okay, so here in this scenario, the moment that you kill Luna, you can back out, but you know that your team is here, so you can actually keep diving him. Otherwise, you'd have to go out because you don't have any cooldowns, right? But because he's isolated and he's low, you can go kill him. Here, this is a little bit risky because my right click is not up, right? It's 5 seconds. Usually you want to go at 3 or 2 seconds, but I decided to take it anyways. And you can see how risky it could have been if there was more people who focused me or something. And I even got Cloak and Dagger to E, right? I'm trying to find this Cloak and Dagger, but I have no idea where she is. I didn't understand where she went. But here, I want to push the cart. I just want to get a little ahead. And now he just wasted his ult for no reason. Now I'm going to go for the flank. And here, I'm going to go find a support of some sort. And here, this is where you do spawn camping. Notice how I don't care about this 5v5 or 6v5 in the middle. I care about spawn camping the cloak. So here, I want to go for her. I just press spacebar at him. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky. She actually called for Winter Soldier help, and she actually held her right click in the air for a very long time. So in this scenario, I have to... She is in execute range. I could have actually executed her. But I actually didn't know where she'd appear, so I didn't press spacebar. And now in this scenario, it is 1v2. But she's so low, but then she actually pops a bubble and I missed the shift. So that was kind of the late reaction and we get punished for that. So yeah, in that scenario, it's 1v2. You can either get the execute, which 1v1, 1-for-1s are good. But in that scenario, you probably want, like, running is good as well and distracting them and living, right? But if you can go 1v1 them, I love those because always easily get back on the map faster than most champions because of the bunny hop thing. Here, I'm just wasting their time. Honestly, I don't know why I did that. It's like, so, honestly, that's so risky what I did. Like, there's no point in doing it. I think maybe just to get a few ult charge, but it's not even risking it. It's like not even good to risk it. I just like the limit test, I guess. Here, you can easily win this matchup easy. Once it gets really bad, you want to shift away and then turn into meditation mode. Thank God you shift into your teammates. It helps and they react fast enough. A little awkward to hit this person, Venom, and then Venom kind of messed up the shift. Like, it's getting really awkward because my team's actually getting wiped here. Yeah, like, I can't really do much. I see her and I want to piss off, like, I don't know, my job is to piss off the enemy team. This right here is a little stupid. I would not recommend doing this, but I like know I'll live. I don't know why, and it distracts them from like looking at my team. Problem is, my team's not here. Like, if I did camera, which I don't know how to do, they're not even close to being distracted. But look, Wolverine's coming for me. I have to shift out, and then I go into a corner immediately, get 300 hit point. Now, this is really scary. This is purple that you don't, if you get hit by this, like, actually he did 82 damage with each branch. It's actually so much damage. But again, when you hit by the purple, I greeted Didn't wait for my right click. I greeted. I should have just stayed still, but I greeted to reduce the cooldown and was banking on my healers to heal me. But that's my fault. I literally got 2-shot. So here, they're all doing a bunch of stuff. They're all ulting, so I'm just waiting it out. See, in this scenario, look, they were all ulting the anyway, was it my team who was ulting? I can't tell with this replay system, but essentially I go out of the circle and kill whoever's there. Oh, see, that was kind of bad because I jumped and canceled one of the auto attacks, that dive. Plus, in that dive was really tricky because he was getting healed by Cloak and Dagger. So here, they're all using burning their ults. They have Cloak and Dagger no more. Go for the person who's not in the Cloak ult, but I think he died or something. Go for the person who's out of the Cloak ult. Get for him. Trying to find the next one. Always use your shift when you can gap close when you're ulting onto an isolated target. It's really worth. And then here, I hear some footsteps. I'm like really confused. That's not our footsteps, but then I find someone. And then here, go for him. Isolated. I hear people. They're porting in. I don't know if this E is actually good because the team fight's actually happening. I shift in to get in the fray fast. Try and right click the Venom R ultimate. I have to back up. Oh, actually they're not focusing me. Yep, focus the blue. Yep, they all suicided, so I press meditate. And at this point, some people are dead. We actually are down a Magneto, but I actually do want to try and spawn camp him if I can. This is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, this is like very, very committal. And then, yeah, this happens. I literally slide and I can't get out, which is so unfortunate. I thought that was like a ramp you could kind of walk up. You know, I want to get their attention on me, so they get really confused and frustrated to either go on the point or look at me. And then if they waste their time on me, it gets really bad, right? So here, I go back in. I have to shift in because I don't know the portal. I have to get out of this because, yeah, like, I can't do anything this ult. So I have to just die and try and stall for time, heal up, and hopefully they don't see me. And that's the first round. I do want to say on this play right here, though, there is a better way to play it. You can charge up your left click for the final blow, you know, the 5th hit. Does a lot more damage. I should have actually done that so I get a bigger fist. So here, I'm obviously looking for her. I could have played this way better because I should be dashing right now onto her, but it's not happening. And I know he's going to grab me. We dodge it, but I think there's a Luna behind her that healed. Yeah, the Luna's healing her. So I was trying to get attention away from my front line so they could actually win the fight, because I love drawing attention away from them. But then I'll be out of cooldowns. So perfect timing on this play, to be honest, is when they start fighting. So when my team engages them and they start fighting them, that's when your best opportunities to go in. But with the way I engaged was I went in before the fight. I'm the one engaging and starting the fight, kind of, right? They're poking right now, but no one has engaged. So I went in way too early, and I should have waited till my team started to fight. That's the way you get a lot of value out of that one. Now let's go to the next round. All right, so we're going to be on this side, and on this map, honestly, this side, I don't know why I'm here. The only reason I'm actually thinking about is going on their backline supports, but I could be contesting high ground and holding it. If anyone actually entered this narrow tunnel here, they just will get zoned off and pushed off. So yeah, I could have actually done that and zoned that Black Panther who just ran up there. Instead, I'm doing nothing and just chilling here until the supports actually move up into this choke point. But here, this is when I go in. And I know they're gonna engage on me, go into Luna, but she's getting bubbled kind of. But she gets really low, and then now I have to kind of get out. And then I meditate up here. You kind of re-engage because I think my team's winning. Yep, my team is winning. This is so awkward. And then yeah, she gets healed by the Luna I just killed, and I die. I kind of, in that play, I shouldn't have done that because I knew Luna was coming, but I risked it that she wouldn't pay attention or something. So honestly, in that, you should just not do that. You should probably just either shift away. You got to right click. She's not healing her tanks. So you actually won that trade, and now you can go on to the tanks and help your team. I think my team is like 5v6 scenario, but what I'm trying to do... Oh wait, so my team actually cloak ulted. And that's their cloak or Moon Knight ult, and I right clicked it, but it didn't hit me for some reason. And I noticed all of these things are happening, so I just go in the back line. This game, I'm going to tell you this, I'm not getting punished as much because they have a lot of melee champs like Venom, Wolverine, you know, not much like this little melee champs. There's not much range champs, so I'm getting not punished. I probably should be dying when I'm like going in with like 300 hit point and then coming out with like 100. But here, I'm doing a trick. Yeah, unfortunate. I'm doing a trick where if you're in like a tricky situation, you can keep pressing spacebar and if your right click is up, you just press left click and you'll keep going up and down, up and down. It's a very hard movement to hit you and track you. So just remember that if you're like getting hit and you gotta escape, right? Iron Fist is actually a really big escape artist. So yeah, all my teammates are dead at the moment, but I want to piss off the enemy and do nothing. Like I can't really do much. As you can see, I right click this and now it's super awkward. Also, the moment someone chases you, you just won that fight because you win the 1v1 and you're distracting them. We're going to go back for the engage. Go for the supports. He right clicks away. Get that. Get him. He pulls me in. My right click came back up. And use my meditate to go back to full hit point. And then what we can do is we can try and contest the high ground and hold this corner, which I like doing. I don't really want to go back there because my team's definitely not going back there. And so I hold this corner. I have shift up so I can just do whatever I want and get away with it to piss them off. I know they're gonna engage on me, especially I don't shift out because I can just left click away. The moment I get eat, I don't know what's going on. But I cloak and dagger, so I have to back out. My team is dying. And the reason I'm not ulting here is because I'm waiting for them to blow any ults in case my... Where is it? What's his name? Where's he? Star-Lord is ulting, right? So they're not blowing ults for him, and I can just wait after him. He does die, unfortunately. I'm getting 2v1, so this is super awkward. Now I really have to get out. I hear my Wolverine ulting, seeing what the fight's like. I was about to ult there just to help him, but thankfully I didn't, and we got some ults out. That's really good. And I know this is like a 4v6 at the moment, so I have to do some stupid crap right now. And here, I'm just pressuring them, making sure that they're distracted with me. Yep, see, he's distracted, he's not hitting the front line. Just to win. Now he's hitting me. And there, I have to shift out, but I know this is like a very crucial moment to win this fight. So I just blow everything and try and get what I can. He got me. I have to shift out. And my team got wiped, so it's a little awkward. I decided I was gonna go in, but I couldn't touch the point. I want to touch a point at like a decent point. I think winning time for that is good. Like, you know, if you get some time over like 5 seconds, then maybe it might be good because you're just gonna reset with your team anyways. Else Magneto's distracted with me. I think this is an even trade. He's not really helping his team, but like he knows I'm here. And this is super awkward. Captain America is here. I have to actually back out because he's actually hitting me. And I back out. He burns my right click, which I don't like to do. And now I have to shift in. The reason I shifted in was because I heard my Star-Lord ulting. I might die. Nope. I heard my Star-Lord ulting, so I knew that fight was won, and the enemy supports weren't ulting. So I decided maybe he got them really low, and I can just shift in. It's a risky move to do, but if you feel like the fight's won, the shift is there to clean up the fight. This is a very hard like spawn camp. You can't really spawn camp here. You only find like little flanks. Like I can't fight this. Hell no. I have to back out. Good thing I'm tanky. We found him. A good strat is to piss off their back line and then go in their front line. And because you got the 30% damage reduction, it's really good. Finding the supports is also good. I'm also just like jumping around in a circle just because I want to dodge whatever shots they have. I notice I'm dying here. I couldn't climb this wall. It's so awkward, so I died. Yeah, that wall actually made me die. If I could climb it way faster, I probably would have lived, but that was such an awkward wall climb. Here, I'm just gonna go shift out. I usually hold the shift. No, I don't usually hold it. I always use it. But I'll hold it if the fight's nearby, and I gotta use it. I'm trying to see what I can do. He still hit me with Magneto ult, tried to block it, but it's okay. Just getting some damage in, piss him off a little. I felt like Cloak ult was actually going away. Right click the Wolverine ult. Go for the supports. Now we can go for whoever is in front of us. Right click anything. I have to get out. I have to get out. And then go back in because I got healed. And this is like a very game-ending team fight. Right click for damage boost plus any in case of any damage. And that's it. I think. Yeah, that's it. It is some very fast, high gameplay of Iron Fist. 9 deaths and 18 final hits. Hey, that Starlord actually had a lot of kills actually. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this educational commentary, and maybe you guys will get Grandmaster or Slushy or whatever. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And I want to say, you get flamed for playing Iron Fist and they keep telling you to swap. I don't know. It's probably their fault. I think they just suck. You always need a team with a decent brain, at least. Don't give up on the Iron Fisting.